Hi everybody, this is Ashanti Crawford and I am coming to you to do a review on the Dior Airflash foundation. Now, I'm trying to make sure you can see it. Let's see, where we go? There we are. It's a Dior Airflash foundation. I went to the Dior Master Makeup class and I actually really liked their products. They came on really smooth. They were nice and sheer. You didn't have to put a lot of their product on, which I really like because some particular products and some makeup lines do tend to get a little bit cakey. So I don't want to have to put on a bunch of makeup just to cover up stuff. Plus then it starts looking sometimes a little ashy depending on if the color match isn't right. Anyways, you guys know what I'm talking about. I really like the Airflash foundation. Now this sounds like it would be like an airbrush foundation, and it kind of comes out as a spray, and I'm just going to do a little spray like that, okay? But you're going to spray this directly onto a brush or onto your beauty blender. I've used both. I tend to think that the the beauty blender works a little bit better only because it comes on a little bit more sheer. I've used this flat brush. I can't remember where I bought it from, maybe Crown Brushes. It's a flat brush and it works okay. The only thing that I had an issue with was the bristles, that they're not completely 100% smooth. The surface isn't consistently flat over the whole thing, so it tends to give a little bit of dimension when you put the foundation on, which I don't like. I want it to be completely sheer, and I don't want you to tell that I have foundation on, basically. And that's why you purchase the somewhat expensive Dior Airflash. Now, what I did today was I used a little mixture of two different foundations. I used my MAC on more of the contouring, and because these only come in a certain amount of shades, I think there's maybe like 4 or 5 different colors, so it's almost like it's a universal foundation. You kind of have to see what most likely works for you, and I'm sure they'll let you test it out at the counter. But today you just wet your beauty blender. I sprayed it directly on about 6 inches away. Let's get in there, 6 inches away. Just sprayed a little, and you do small sprays like and then I just dab on. Do one area, continue on. Do another area, continue on. You don't want to smudge. It's defeating the purpose of having airbrush foundation. This beauty blender is really going to separate the makeup for you, and you don't have to use all that effort. So this is a good choice if you're looking for something that's a little more sheer. It does have elements in it for skincare, so I would go ahead and make sure that you look at the ingredients. You talk to somebody at the counter that would know if you're allergic to anything, just in case, because it does kind of have a smell to it. I don't know if it's a fragrance. I'm not allergic to anything, so I just went ahead and bought it. These run about, I think, $60 or $60. When I bought it, I was like, oh my gosh, like, I mean, you know, that's a little bit amount of money, especially if you wear makeup every day. But since you only use a small amount of this is going to really last you a long time. So just go ahead and be careful with how much you use. You don't need a lot. You do not need a lot. Less is more. Put some on, put it on. If you need more, continue to layer it, but don't spray, because just because you're spraying a lot doesn't mean that it's about to apply a lot. You're just spraying a lot of makeup and you're wasting it. So less is more, guys. Anyways, I would give this probably between like a 1 and a 5. I give it about a 4. I only give it a 4 because it's not a perfect match. Like, I couldn't just go out with this on and not have to put like a little bit of a darker powder on just to make sure that it looks more like my skin tone. So if you want a perfect match, I would just go ahead and go to the counter and try out some different things. See if they can put this on, do a couple swatches, different areas. They do have different shades, like I said. This is just the color of the container. Do not mistake this with the color of the foundation, okay? Because I am the skin tone. But yeah, so go ahead and try this, you guys. It's really sheer. So if you're looking for something sheer, lightweight, not heavy, and you can it's workable, you can layer it if you need to, then I would definitely recommend this. And like I said, it's a little pricey, but if you're willing to invest in your skin and you want to make sure that you're putting the best on your skin, this would be the way. All right, so go ahead and subscribe. Let me know how you guys feel about the product. If you try it out, if you want to see a tutorial, let me know, and I'll be here. All right, thanks.